Right, the ITF supports very strongly the campaign for the release of political prisoners in Iran. We would like to see all political prisoners in Iran released, but we are particularly concerned about the growing number of trade union leaders in Iran who have been put in jail, prosecuted, harassed simply because they are trade union leaders looking after their members. The one trade union leader who we are particularly concerned about and who I count as a personal friend is Mansour Osanloo, who came to Europe 4 years ago and participated in an ITF road transport meeting, as he is the chair of the ITF affiliated Vahed Bus Workers Trade Union of Tehran. He then came with me to Brussels, where I introduced him to all the leaders of the global trade union movement, and he then went home back to Tehran, and it's clear that the government was not expecting him to return home, because they waited for 3 weeks and then kidnapped him from a bus and threw him in jail, and he has been in jail ever since. Mansour Osanloo is one of the symbolic leaders of the Iranian trade union movement, but unfortunately he's not the only one who's in jail. We are supporting, strongly campaigning with all of our colleagues around the world, with the entire trade union movement, for his release, but also for the release of Saeed Torabian, of Ibrahim Madadi, of Gholam Reza Gholam Hosseini, and all those union leaders from the Vahed Union, from the Taft Hape Sugar Workers Union, from all of the trade unions, because our message to President Ahmadinejad, to all the people who lead the regime in Tehran, is quite simple. Trade unions are not there to overthrow governments. Trade unions are there to represent workers. They do not pose any threat to the Islamic system of life. You need to work with trade union leaders like Mansour Osanloo to ensure that you develop in a strong and effective democratic way, and that is, I think, important for all Islamic countries and particularly for Iran. We need to see all political prisoners in Iran released quickly, as soon as possible.